Welcome.
Wow.
It's 2025, y'all. No one mourns the wicked.
No one mourns. No one mourns. No one mourns.
Woo!
We are back, y'all.
We are back.
Okay.
Let's talk about Ash Trevino. Oof.
Ooh, that bean dip.
Oh my god.
You craving Cheetos and bean dip?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
And I'm also craving Nunu.
No.
I want Nunu. I got Nunu. You want to know how it smells? As Santos, he knows smell well.
Got Nunu. I got Nunu.
I don't know if you guys know who Ash Trevino is. I feel like most of us do at this point. She is this person on TikTok who is just a pretty messy human being in general. She has 2 daughters that she exploits on live. She makes money from these lives, and she's able to afford herself an apartment. She's like 35, I believe, and she talks to men in prison who have done really horrible things. And she's in a relationship with Santos, who's this 19-year-old guy from California, because I think she lives in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just weird. And she eats hot Cheetos with the Fritos bean dip.
Yeah, disgusting.
That's the worst part of this whole story. How could you disgrace hot Cheetos like that?
Yes. I can't really, honestly, when I look at her, I just know it smells.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Tia,
I just...
Did it smell? Did it smell? And her choices when she goes out in public, especially in the mall, is very questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you wearing a garbage bag for a dress, some Nike high tops. What are those called again? Oh my god.
Some sneakers.
It's the Nike. Oh my god. Guys, help me. What is the name of those Nikes? Pairs of shoes.
Air Force?
No. Fudge Packers. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Maybe it'll come to me at a later point in the episode. But bottom line, she's just a messy human being, and if you guys don't know, you should research the lore before TikTok gets banned, which leads us to our next topic. It's like the eve of TikTok getting banned. It's gonna get allegedly banned on the 19th, but
I almost don't want to do anything. I almost want to just like be on TikTok and savor these last minutes.
I know, like, why are we recording a podcast episode right now? We could just be
scrolling. We should make Canadian friends, honestly.
I know.
I'm like,
we need to download a VPN.
Yes.
And there's a new app called Red One. I guess it's been around for a long time. Selena Gomez found it before anybody else did, it feels like. And it's another Chinese-owned app. And in response, Duolingo has been seeing a spike of people trying to learn Mandarin. I think the percentage jumped to 216%. I'm like, it's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. I haven't downloaded it. I don't know if you have.
No. I feel like it's too...
I have no interest.
Yeah. Until the things that I watch transfer there, I'm not gonna...
Yeah, it looks boring. It's just no other app will give the same vibe as TikTok. Like, you just can't match it. So now that Trump is ascending his presidency, come Monday, the hope is that his administration will save TikTok. Mm-hmm. And I really hope that is his first goal in office.
Exactly. Like, I think this is the true problems he needs to worry about right now. Like I know he's trying to like think about stuff to do for like other situations, but I think should be his main priority at this
I agree.
Because America will go in, like, you think like raising taxes will put us into this will put us into. I think this deleting this app will be the downfall of us all.
It will be the downfall of America. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Bad Bunny's new album. I don't know if you listened to it. No, I haven't. I'm almost done now, and it's very Puerto Rican inspired. It talks about some of the problems politically that are going on in Puerto Rico right now. And I love it. It's just like a really sad but also happy album. And he's doing a residency exclusively there on the island for about a week or so. Um, yeah.
When is
Nueva York.
when is the his
Si
resident?
te quiere divertir. Huh?
When is his residency?
That's a good question. I do not have a clue, but I just know it's coming.
It's coming.
Bad Bunny, you ate that. You're already selling and breaking records as you always do from one Puerto Rican to another. I love you, brother. That was so
Okay.
corny.
Okay.
Oh, let's talk about Justin and Blake. We were going to talk about them in our previous podcast episode last year, but we just didn't have much on the situation yet. But in the weeks that have passed, so much has unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, we were on Justin's side, and then there was like info that Blake released that was pretty like telling that Justin was like in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But then Justin lawyered up, and now with the talks and some of the evidence that's just been remotely mentioned, I'm like, oh, I think I've hopped back to Team Justin.
Mm-hmm.
It just I'm seeing all these clips about Blake and past interviews, and I'm like, oof, girl. You don't seem very genuine. You just seem very into yourself, you and your husband. And I'm like, come on.
It's just like all so confusing. Like it's like
Truly.
new stuff is coming out like against her and then new allegations against him. It's just like so confusing. I'm just like I don't know what to believe. There's just so much going on. You know what I mean? It's just
I agree. Although I do lean more towards like Justin's side, it just feels like they're both in the wrong somehow, some way, and everything's just really blurry.
yeah.
And I'm like, y'all are celebrities with a lot of freaking money. Like, just handle this privately. Like, what is the big deal? Why is this blown out of proportion? Holy crap. Holy crapola.
Holy
Holy crapola, Diet Coke, Motorola.
Holy poly.
So yeah, we'll see that unfold. I saw a clip of Justin's lawyer saying that he is going to bring Blake down. He's going to rip her a new one. He's going to blow this up and blow her up into oblivion. I was like, damn. God damn it, Grandma.
God damn.
Oh, I don't know if you heard about this story. I wanted to talk about this Arizona man, and trigger warning, this topic has to do with suicide. He, I think, was on the verge of a mental breakdown, and he went to a fast food restaurant with no pants.
Who?
This guy from Arizona. It was an African American man. He pulled up, was ordering stuff, and the lady noticed that, like, he pulled up in the car on like the drive-through side, and the lady noticed who was taking his order that he wasn't wearing pants, and she recorded it. And so that got posted and went viral, and I think the guy had a wife and a family, and
oh my god,
he just couldn't take it anymore. The heat was just too much, and he killed himself.
That's actually really sad.
Yeah, but you could tell like that wasn't like an intentional, in my opinion, act of an indecent exposure. You could tell like mentally there he was like battling like demons. I could tell.
Yeah.
You can just tell like in his face. That was my take on it. I feel like a normal person wouldn't just do that.
Yeah.
And let alone be behind the wheel. Like, he must have been going through some stuff mentally.
Yeah.
So
this is what I feel about.
I feel bad.
Yeah, and that's why that's why I feel iffy about like people recording random strangers in public. Right. Even if like it's something so bizarre.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't record that person. You know what I mean?
Let alone like post it.
Yeah.
And now it's like everywhere on social media, and it went viral. Now this man is like humiliated. Yeah, I mean that's just how I look at the situation too. I agree with you.
Yeah. It's just it's like come on guys.
Let's talk about another sensitive topic, the LA wildfires. I mean, this has to be the worst, if not one of the worst in LA's history. It literally leveled like 75% of the Pacific Palisades is what I'm hearing, and a
Mhm.
good chunk of Malibu.
It's so sad.
Very sad. A lot of people died. A lot of
Homes were
celebrities
destroyed.
and non-celebrities lost their homes, which is sad. Like regardless of your status, and even if you have the money to like afford to buy a home elsewhere, it's just sad
Yeah.
because people have lost everything. In some
Mhm.
cases, their loved ones. So my heart
Yeah.
goes out to those people.
Mhm.
As a result, looks like there's a fire aid benefits, a big concert that's going to take place in LA on the 30th. I think it's so big. They're going to have to host this in two different venues. I just have a little photo here. I'm going to read to you guys who is scheduled to perform. We looks like the Kia Forum is one of the venues, and the other is the Intuit Dome. So we have Billie Eilish and her brother. So let's say his brother. Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas, Dave Matthews and John Mayer. We have Earth, Wind and Fire, Green Day, Gracie Abrams, Gwen Stefani, Jelly Roll, Joni Mitchell, Katy Perry. And we have Lady Gaga, Little Baby, Pink, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rod Stewart, Stevie Nicks, Stephen Stills, Sting, and Tate McRae. It's okay. I'm okay. I had him in the first place. It's okay. I'm okay. Kind of ate that. So that'll be taking place on 1:30. I know a lot of people are doing GoFundMe, so it looks like a lot of good things are headed to the people that need it. But I know it's just not enough, and I know it'll never be enough to replace lives lost and properties that were destroyed because you really can't get that back, and money won't change that. But I
Mm-mm.
saw that like I don't know if you saw this, but like State Farm was kind of like reducing people's like um fire insurance plans to like
Yeah.
the point where they wouldn't give a lot of coverage. I don't know if I'm understanding that correctly, but it
Mhm.
seems like in a nutshell that's what was going on.
Mhm.
So sad, dude.
Very sad, and it's just like you want these insurances to help you, but these insurance are literally like making you pay for nothing, for literally no coverage. It's like when you need it the
Right?
most, it's like you can't get anything back.
Right? And I feel like kind of that story that happened with Luigi, like of course that death was not okay. It was I don't think it should be justified or was justified rather. Um but then you realize why people get the way they do and they turn a certain way and do crazy things because they're limited and restricted of a basic human right.
Mhm.
And so I feel like with insurance companies, they're just getting more and more picky about what they want to cover. And it's just really sad. You know, just just seeing this like in healthcare too.
Mhm.
And being a first like having a first-hand perspective at that, it's really sad to see because you just want to provide this care and to patients that really need it and they just can't get it, and it's just really sad. All because insurance is like no.
Yep.
um but yeah, it just sucks.
It really does.
I feel like we are only 18 days into the year and so much crap has happened.
It's been a long month.
I'm like, this was supposed to be the year for like good vibes, positive things, and it just feels like we went in the complete opposite direction. I don't know about you.
Literally,
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's just how I feel.
Mhm.
Anywho, on a positive note, Trisha Paytas is going on a 30-city tour.
Yes, yeah.
She's coming to Chicago in April, and are we gonna see her?
I try to see how much tickets are, but all there's left is really like platinum. And there's like it's not expensive, it's 175, but
Oh,
I'm trying to see maybe
is
we
she
can
gonna
find.
sing? Like, what is she gonna do?
I think maybe she just reminisces like her old phases.
Okay, she's like copying Taylor's flow there. Okay,
Yeah.
the eras,
I really
Trisha
don't know what
eras.
her plan. I'm like, but I
I
just
think
want
that's
to see
what
Trisha.
part of it. I think to me that's what makes it kind of exciting
Me too.
and kind of like I want to buy a ticket kind of thing
Mhm.
because she's just so random.
It is. It's very random.
She always has something crazy up her sleeve, and I'm here for it.
Let's say April 26th. I'm gonna see her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
It's a
'Cause
Saturday, I think. I'm free.
um, I'm free. If it shows me, come on.
I love you, Jesus.
Yes, I love you, Jesus. You give me reason.
Well, anyway, while you're searching that, I wanted to talk about Madison Beer. She officially has left Epic Records along with lots of other celebrities. And I feel like Epic Records really is such a flop of a record label because why do people keep leaving? And why do people under that label who are so talented continue to flop? But I feel like it says a lot. I know Megan Trainor was a part of that label. She left. Camila Cabello, same thing. She left. And I feel like it's just really telling about that record label
Mm-hmm.
and how they treat their clients. Doesn't seem very good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for all our gaming babies, the Nintendo Switch has been revealed. It will be dropping out sometime this year. I don't think a date has been set yet, but it's kind of cute. Instead of it being like red and blue, like on the sides where the joysticks are,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like embedded the colors into the little like joystick circles, if
Mm.
that makes sense. And the whole like screen is like gray, a grayish black, like a space gray.
Mm.
It's very nice. I want it.
That
I
does.
have the original Nintendo Switch, but
Mm-hmm.
remember I bought the light and then I gave one to you
Oh yeah,
because
yeah,
I bought
yeah.
another.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, you can have this.
Yeah.
I
You're
bought the
so
bigger
nice for
one.
that.
Yeah. Look at me, guys, out here doing charity work.
Uh, anyway.
Anyways, Wendy Williams. She allegedly, as reported by her and her niece, getting emotionally abused under a conservatorship. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
That
I
is
believe that. I
crazy.
believe that
Mm-hmm.
because she went from 0 to 100 real quick with her condition,
Mm-hmm.
and she's at the point, with her dementia that she can't even fend for herself or her assets. So it seems like the family stepped in. But like I always say, in my opinion, I don't think family and business work together because then
Mm-mm.
when they see that money, some people that's like all they see,
Yeah.
and they disregard the personal relationships that they have with you, and it just becomes about money, and they get greedy and they're like, "Ooh, let me touch her money because this is the money she made from the show. She is hella rich." And it's just like it's not a good thing. It's not a good
Mm-mm.
mix.
Yeah. Well, I would hope, like, I hope she like is can find a way to like get out of that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know she's done a lot of dirty work, and so a lot of people don't really feel as much sympathy for her. Sim-
Symphony Mad.
symphony mad for this.
Guys, if you don't know who Symphony is, she is Melanie's alter ego.
Symphony mad.
Um,
Symphony
kind of stemmed
sad.
kind of stemmed from the "I just want to be a part of your symphony" meme. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
How does it
Yeah.
go? Symphony
I
sad,
Symphony sad.
symphony
Symphony will
mad.
bite you. Symphony bite you now. Symphony angry. Symphony go home.
Symphony is tired, and Symphony thinks we have reached the end of the episode.
Yes. Symphony.
No.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I think it's time to end it here,
I think
child.
that was good.
Thank you so much for supporting our first podcast episode of the new year. Although it feels like it's hell on earth right now, this podcast will be the start of something new, the
Yeah.
start of something positive.
Uh-huh.
And never fear, because we are here
Yes.
to keep you in the loop about the world of pop culture.
Yes.
And episode 25 will be here before you know it.
Yes.
And I can't believe we're wrapping up with our 24th episode. It is crazy. And 2 plus 2 is 4. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.